Welcome to the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by Know, where we believe high achieving female leaders deserve to be known. Here, you're going to get the tips, tools, and inspiration you need to network, grow, scale, and balance your business, career, and life.
Hello there, wonderful listener. My name is Margherita Riello Bell, and I'm your host for today. I am super excited to be here with you and to talk about our topic today, how to incorporate fitness and healthy habits, self-care into our busy life. So let's get started. First of all, I want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about me. I am a mother, I am a wife, and I'm a business owner. So just like you, my schedule can get jam-packed, and it's hard to balance it all. I know it's not an easy task, and especially to find time for us, because as mom and as wife and as business owner, we always put ourselves at the bottom of the list by putting everybody else on top. So first of all, we really need to change our mindset to start today. I want you to, as you listen and start really thinking about how important it is for you to find this time for yourself, because we cannot pour out of an empty cup, right? And we always have to put our oxygen mask first. That's what they tell you on the plane. And this is not a act of selfness, but is an act of self-love. So let's start by that. Let's start by giving ourselves some love and shifting our mindset and find this time for self-care. Make it a priority in our schedule. It's super important to have that schedule. So I would say to start with that, start literally by putting your workout and your self-care activities. It can be a massage. It's not all about fitness. It can be other activities that are self-care, your meditation in your schedule. Okay, number one, it has to be in there and it has to be non-negotiable. Absolutely. You want to make this time non-negotiable. So don't let that time to be something like, oh yeah, I can totally do that at the time that I work out. No. You wouldn't do that with an appointment. So make it non-negotiable. Number one. Number two, find the best time for it. This is a really hard topic because a lot of time people say, I don't have time to work out, or this is not the right time for me to start, on this new program or anything. Let's be realistic. It's never the right time, right? Because there is always something. And we all have 24 hours. So how can we make it happen? How can we find the time like we find it for other things in our life? So again, first of all, schedule it and then find what is the best time. For me, is morning time. I do encourage a lot of our members to find time in the morning, because this really helps. Having no distractions around, having no people pulling you in different direction, and dedicate some time before your brain starts telling you have a million things to do just to yourself. If morning time doesn't work, maybe lunchtime will work. If you have 30 minutes lunch, maybe you can squeeze a quick walk in there. Maybe there's a gym by your job. Maybe you can just have a standing desk and just walk around the building. Whatever works best for you. Try to include some movement in there, even if it's a stretch, a little yoga session. Bring a mat. Don't overcomplicate it. That's another thing. We always try to overcomplicate things, and we always want to do a million things. So start small. If you decide to start by doing one thing today towards your fitness goal, towards your fitness journey, I would say start walking more. That's simple. It can fit in everybody's schedule. Just find some time to walk through your day. Add some steps. They'll make you feel so much better. And it's a great way to start. And it's perfect for any fitness level. Okay, so walking, it's the best. I love it. And if you're up to it, maybe you can have some run or biking or something else. But any outdoor activity, it's always super relaxing, especially now that the weather is getting better. And then, of course, find activity that you enjoy. Maybe you're a dancer and you love, maybe Zumba is good for you, or maybe you need something a little more to help you relieve your stress. It could be a yoga, or maybe it can be a boxing class or a HIIT session. That's what we do at our fitness studio. We specialize on 30 minutes workout of high intensity interval training. And we're about to get to that in a second. But yeah, these 3 tips are super important for you to just really shift your mindset, make it a priority. Find time through the day that works for you, right? Especially maybe the morning, and really start small, because I see a lot of time people just try to do too much, pack too many activities, and then they can't do it. So those are great tips to start our journey with. Let's talk a little bit about also different kinds of workout and time. So again, beside walking, what other workouts you can do that are effective in a short period of time? So let me tell you a little bit about HIIT. You might heard about it, but I don't know if you ever try. If you never try, I really recommend it. But let me tell you about what it is and why it's so efficient, especially in a short period of time. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and is a super efficient fat burning workout, because HIIT's workout are renowned for their ability to torch calorie and burn fat. The short burst of intense exercise followed by brief rest period rev up your metabolism and promote fat loss. Who doesn't love that? Time saving. They can be packed between 15 and 20 minutes, up to 30 minutes. So they're perfect to fit in somebody's busy schedule. And they give you tons of results in such a short period of time. They're great for your cardiovascular health. They challenge your heart and lungs, reducing the risk of heart disease. Muscle prevention, because we all want that. So they help you build muscle, preserve your lean muscle mass while shedding fat. Also, they can be done anywhere with almost no space and almost no equipment. You can totally do just with your body weight, or maybe you can just add a little kettlebell or dumbbell. So they can really be done anywhere, at home, in the garage. And they offer a huge variety of exercise and adaptability. Sorry, my Italian come out. And then the afterburn effect. We really need to talk about that, because HIIT triggers a phenomenon known as an excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. After you work out, your body continues to burn calories as it works to return to its resting state. This can last for hours and answer your calories burning. So amazing. So I'm a huge fan, as you can tell, of HIIT, and I really recommend it if you opt for the challenge. And if you have any question, I would love to answer them all, but it's one of my favorite workouts. Back to our tips. Another thing that I see people struggle with, as far as really fit in, in our schedule, our fitness routine, or anything that has to do with self-care, it's also try to do too much. I see people try to start a diet and start a workout 5 days a week. Do it all at once. Start slow it. Use what is called micro habits. So start small. Start by drinking a little more water. Start by workout. If 5 days a week sounds absolutely overwhelming and not doable, start by doing 3 days a week and then add on. Instead of overcommit, start smaller and add on, and stack your habits one with the other. So, if you drink more water, right? First thing in the morning, you wake up, you drink a big cup of water before your coffee, and then you do your workout, and then you have a protein-packed breakfast. So all these things together, as you do them, they feed off each other and they help you build these habits using the habit stacking process. And also be flexible, because let's be real, in our mind, everything is planned perfect, but life always have other plans. So if one day workout doesn't happen, right, because maybe you get a flat tire going to the gym, well, guess what? You can always, after you go home, you can always get a workout on YouTube or go for a walk. If today you're tired, maybe just take a day, listen to your body, and rest. That's also a form of self-care. Rest and recovery are super important. So let's not ignore the signal. And just start smaller. And another great tip that I want to give you today before we close up is track your progress. Whatever way you want to do it is maybe keep a fitness journal or using, if you have a fitness, watch to keep keep track of your steps or your workout, or a fitness app. My Fitness Pal is great. There's so many free app out there that that you can use, your Apple Watch, etc., to really keep track of your progress. There is something about it, by seeing your progress, close your ring, however you want to call it, a sense of accomplishment. So I hope all these tips really helped you today. And also remember that consistency is truly the key to incorporate fitness into your daily life. Small, sustainable changes can lead to significant improvement in your overall health and well-being. So start small, change your mindset one step at a time, and find what works for you. Remember, just because something worked for somebody doesn't mean that that necessarily work for you. I see many diets, and sometimes people are like, oh, my sister is doing this and I want to try that. Remember, you are unique and you have to find what is the best fit for yourself. But step one is to start. So I hope that all these tips help you today. I also have guides with exercise that you can do at home with more tips for you that I would love to send you for free. So if you have any other question, please reach out to me and I will send you everything your way. I would love to help you any way they can, even if it's just an encouragement or checking on you. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you found our discussion incorporating fitness into busy women life both enlightening and motivating. Remember, you have the power to take the control of your health and well-being, no matter how packed your schedule might be. Stay tuned for more empowering episode. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep thriving. This is Margherita from Bell Fitness, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by No, where we believe it's time for high-achieving women like you to be seen, heard, and recognized. Until next time, remember, you deserve to be known.